You guys, it is official. Kanye West has put Bianca Censori on total lockdown. And we're not just talking about those scandalous outfits we've been seeing all over the internet. No, this situation is way darker than any of us could have imagined. And not only that, if you thought Kim Kardashian was out of the picture, think again. From the looks of it, it's like she never left. But here's where it gets wild. Bianca might not have been the clueless side chick we thought she was. She's been playing the game in silence and making some dangerous moves that could leave Kanye not just broke, but possibly behind bars. Yeah, it is that messy, love. So grab your popcorn and settle in because we're about to spill all the tea down to the last drop. So Kanye turning Bianca into some kind of high fashion homeless witch is old news by this point. We've all seen it and shrugged it off. However, this circus apparently goes way beyond that. If whispers are true, besides Kanye making Bianca parade around in outfits that leave nothing to the imagination, and he has for the longest time had total control over her life, like she's never had a say in any of it. We're talking about Kanye literally handpicking every inch of her wardrobe, guys, but that is just scratching the surface. There's more. Not only does Kanye dictate Bianca's outfits, but this man is taking it to a whole new level. Let's just say that besides music and his many other businesses, Kanye has also now turned into Bianca's personal paparazzi. You know how we all do a quick mirror check before leaving the house, right? Well, Kanye is taking that to the absolute extreme. This man apparently spends hours dissecting every little detail of Bianca's outfit. Would you believe that even after she wears the outfit he's chosen, Bianca has to do a full runway show at home for Kanye to approve? Kanye makes her strut her stuff, videotaping every angle before they even step out of the house. The nerve! Kanye is apparently even critiquing Bianca's body all the way down to her private parts. It is so beyond humiliating, it is hard to believe that she is still putting up with it. If this doesn't push Bianca over the edge, I don't know what will. You really have to wonder, is this just a creepy obsession or is there something deeper going on? Either way, things are heating up and not in a good way. On top of all of that, Kanye's grip on Bianca isn't just about her barely there wardrobe. It's like he's turned her whole life into his own personal reality show. I mean, have you seen her outfits lately? Or should we say lack of outfits? This girl is basically walking around in her birthday suit. I don't know what's going on, but it's definitely crossing a line. And can you believe that this man also got his hands all over whoever she talks to? It's like no one's allowed in Bianca's world unless Kanye says so. And she's never allowed to talk to men at all. Apparently Kanye gets anxious if Bianca so much as glances at another dude. But now that I think about it, when has Kanye never been insecure? I mean, this is something that all of his exes have mentioned, so it's not like Bianca didn't know what she was getting herself into. This marriage is proof that there are even levels of insecurity because even with all of the disturbing ways Kanye has put a leash on Bianca, he is also reportedly stalking her social media like a hawk, deciding what she can and can't post, watch, or even read. And what's his excuse? Oh, he says it's all for her private gain. I mean, does she even get a say in the air she breathes right now? These aren't just cheap rumors from the streets, guys. People in their circle, like Kanye's ex-chief staff, Milo Yiannopoulos, are already raising red flags. Milo gave a little too much tea on this one, saying that Bianca is stuck between being a devoted wife and trying to deal with Kanye's next level control. According to Milo, Kanye wouldn't even be around if it weren't for Bianca. Wow. Imagine the pressure on her. And here's where it really goes off the rails. An insider spilled that Kanye even controls when Bianca can go to sleep. Yeah, you heard that right. She can't get to bed until Ye gives her the green light. So if he's in one of his moods, she should be awake for the entire night or two. Like, who is doing this in 2024? If it's not bad enough, Kanye also's got Bianca on a workout regimen he created because she is not allowed to be fat. But guess what? He's barely doing any exercise himself. Oh, and it goes without saying that he's got full control over what she eats too. Seriously, at what point does this become too much? If this is Bianca's day-to-day, you can bet something she'll reach her breaking point soon. This whole situation is disturbing on so many levels. Again, we've always known that Kanye Kanye is controlling, but this is the mother of all red flags. A red carpet rolled out just for chaos. Even her own family is concerned because since she met Kanye, poor Bianca looks like she is dead behind the eyes, just going through the motions without any spark left, literally a shell of her former self. People close to her are begging her to snap out of it, and they're even doing everything they can to wake her up from this nightmare. At this point, it won't be a surprise if her friends and family have had interventions for her. Everyone around her is pushing hard for her to break free because it is just that bad. Look at this for instance. Imagine being at Disney around a bunch of kids, and here she is barefoot embarrassing herself. The outfit also almost caused quite a frenzy, especially since Disney employees are notorious for enforcing strict dress codes. Some people have even reported being reprimanded for wearing shorts that were a little too short or crop tops. But it seems that there might be one set of rules for us, regular people, while A-listers like her get a free pass to break all the fashion codes. But Kanye is not done with Bianca, guys, and if she doesn't leave now, she'll be digging herself into an even deeper and darker place. Kanye, who already has 4 kids with Kim Kardashian, North, Saint, Chicago, and Som, is now looking to have another baby with Bianca. Like, as if the drama with his ex-wife Kim isn't enough, he's apparently gearing up to start a whole new chapter with Bianca, and if this happens, then the entire world will hold their breath for Bianca because she is not prepared for the drama and lawsuits Kanye will hit her with every 2 seconds. Actually, Bianca has apparently been a stepmom to his kid, so maybe Kanye is convinced she can serve the part, but despite all that, this isn't all about love, but everything you do with Bianca down and controlling her for life. Kanye's obsession with having a child with Bianca runs deep, guys, and it's not in a sweet, fatherly way. It's now coming out that Kanye chose Bianca because he believes her DNA is the perfect match to create a genetically blessed child. Like, what? The madness is literally on. Now, this is so typical Kanye. He is not just looking for a partner, he is picking out designer jeans for his future kid. And get this, if you think that this is Kanye's future plan, well, think again, because he has actually been trying for the said genetically blessed baby with Bianca, only that they haven't been successful, and Kanye is apparently beyond frustrated. So now Kanye is allegedly looking into alternative methods like IVF or insemination. I mean, who plans their family like a science experiment? Ugh, definitely Kanye. The level of control here is downright disturbing. Still on the Kanye-Bianca case, Kim Kardashian's shadow is apparently looming. Kanye has been doing the absolute most to convince the world that he's over Kim K, but seriously, nobody is buying it. I mean, have you seen what he's done to Bianca? It's like he's trying to clone Kim right in front of our eyes. Seriously, he's transforming Bianca into a carbon copy of his ex. He's already made her copy Kim's whole vibe, from her hair to the makeup and of course the wardrobe. It's wild. Remember how Kanye literally overhauled Kim's closet when they first got together? Well, we thought it was cute, but now it's giving control freak.
Kanye views his wives as trophies and things to control. So he knew who Kim K was before he married her, right? And you can see in the episodes, he started to get jealous of like the outfit she wore and post it, which is weird. But you can also see in the episodes where he basically revamped her whole closet and basically started to somewhat dictate the outfit she wore in public. But to go and control what your partner wears is a bit much. And we all see with his new wife, he dresses her very provocatively and posts her on his Instagram, which is interesting because he was so against Kim posting, you know, pictures like that, because who are you posting it for?
Not that Bianca isn't stunning in her own right, she is like drop dead gorgeous. But for Kanye, nothing hits the spot unless it's giving Kim vibes. And Loves, word has it, he's even pressuring Bianca into getting plastic surgery to match Kim's look. Yeah, you heard that right. The surgery hasn't happened yet, thankfully, but you can already tell the transformation is in full swing. He wants her to have Kim's snatched waist and big butt, all to satisfy Kanye's obsession with his ex-wife's figure. Bianca has always been a build a Kim workshop, guys. Oh, but it doesn't stop there. Friends of Bianca have spilled that Kanye is making her wear all the same perfume and stilettos that Kim once rocked. Like, girl, let the man move on already. However, it looks like Bianca might not have to endure this bizarre Kim makeover for too much longer. Word on the street is she's about to make her great escape, and honestly, we're here for it. Loves, I wish I could say that that was all with Kanye, but if you know Kanye, then you already know that it's never just one thing with him. On a normal day, he's always hitting the headlines with at least 6 scandals, and this time is no different. The ever controversial Kanye is being served again. I mean, when is he never caught up in a lawsuit? But this time it's different, and we might have underestimated Bianca. So loves, get more popcorn because we have to talk about this wild story. So here's where it all started. As I mentioned earlier, Kanye's business manager and partner in crime for the longest time, Milo, resigned, claiming that Kanye is as bad as they say he is. And here's where things begin to get interesting. According to Milo, Bianca seems to be making things 10 times worse, and she has apparently been hatching a plan to take Kanye down. Guys, Bianca has been really pulling questionable moves that are only digging Kanye deeper into lawsuits and dragging his reputation through the mud. But come to think about it, can we really say Bianca is destroying Kanye's career? I mean, Kanye has proven time and time again that he is more than capable of doing that all by himself. Things are so bad that Kanye has even been trying to distract everyone by dropping a new album, Vultures 2. But no album is big enough to cover up the mountains of lawsuits he's facing. Let's talk lawsuit for a minute. Kanye is no stranger to legal troubles, but this latest scandal involving Bianca is a bit different. It started around the time that Kanye launched his Yeezy Vision streaming service. That name sounds fancy, but as it turns out, he hired a bunch of international developers to create this app, promising to pay them later on, and here's where things start to get wild. Some of these employees were just 14 years old. 14! The lawsuit claims that Kanye agreed to pay these young developers $120,000, but only if they signed an NDA. Classic Kanye move. The developers say they rushed to get the app up and running, presenting their half-finished work, and then crickets. Kanye apparently ghosted them, leaving them unpaid and fuming. So now they're suing for unpaid wages, overtime, and emotional distress. And since many of these workers are scattered across different countries, this legal battle is already looking like a nightmare. But of course, that's probably why Kanye chose to go international in the first place. He thought he could get away with it. Here's where Bianca comes into the picture. As the ever loyal and dutiful wife, Bianca jumped into action when Kanye decided to launch into the adult film business. So she quickly got to work sending out inspirational files, which included some very NSFW material. She allegedly also sent those files to the minors they hired. Like literally crossing the line. No wonder this is all blowing up in their faces. Kanye is apparently also furious that Bianca would make such a silly mistake, but insiders who have witnessed him mistreat her think it was deliberate to get him into more hot soup. And as if things couldn't get any worse, Kanye isn't even done with the allegations from his ex-assistant, Lauren Piscata. She sued him for breach of contract, unwelcomed advances, wrongful termination, gender discrimination, fraud, and a laundry list of other violations. Seriously, what else is new? The sad bit is that while it's horrifying to imagine all of this coming from any boss, the fact that it's Kanye West just makes it less shocking. I mean, it's Kanye. At this point, nothing he does surprises us anymore. So yeah, Bianca's not just some innocent bystander in this twisted tale. No guys, she's reportedly been playing the long game, and her real plan is to walk away with a huge chunk of Kanye's fortune. Can you even blame her though? If I had to strut barefoot through the streets of LA looking like a Kim Kardashian cosplay, I'd be asking for compensation too. I'd even take his kidney if I could swing it. Remember, Bianca has already got access to Kanye's money and properties. His estate is basically hers now. So if the rumors are true, it won't be long before she's cashing out big time. We can't say for sure, but one thing's clear, this drama is on. So what do you think? Will Bianca really manage to bring Kanye down and revenge for all of the things, or is it just another day in the life of the world's most chaotic couple? Only time will tell, but one thing's for sure, this story is far from over. And before I forget, Bianca, please, for the love of everything holy, put on some clothes.